Hello, everyone. We're jumping right in here because I want to get this map over with. So, we're here. I basically replayed the map all the way up to approximately where I was ish. I tried to make some similar decisions. I didn't try to do anything else, like anything different or wild. Comparison, I kind of just barreled forwards with my units, which seemed to work out pretty alright. I think it's almost comedy that of all maps, it happened to this one, because this is one of probably my least favorite 3 maps in the game. So cool, I get to replay the map again. That's my favorite part. Okay, now before I lose my mind, I don't think I know there's a base combo you get with Shinon if you keep him alive. I don't think it gives you anything. I think it's just Shinon stumbling around the camp, completely out of his mind or whatever, drunk into a coma. I probably should put him on the death counter, though. I completely forgot to do that. Is it a bow he gives Rolf? I thought that was in Radiant Dawn. I don't remember anything like that. But then again, I can't remember the last time I've actually recruited this guy, so maybe he does? But I didn't think he did that here. Where on earth is it? FE9. There it is. Shinon, where are you? Here, you can go down here, because I deliberately killed you instead of trying to recruit you. You go down here with the... I don't know. I also deliberately killed, Garen, but I feel like his was more of a noble sacrifice. Whereas Shinon's was like, nah, bro, I can't be bothered to re-recruit you. Okay. So, we're almost done with the map. I don't think anything big has changed. Oh, the biggest difference is I forgot to save after making the forge for Riss, so we don't have a forge index now, so oh well. I have a feeling I'll have plenty of them. I think Shinon from a unit design could be kind of neat, because if you also check Shinon's growths, he has fairly high growth rates for a pre-promote. So the idea is he's supposed to be scaled for the early game, and then you can try to grow him back into a competent unit. Except it doesn't really work for multiple reasons. Okay, I did the math on this 10 times, but I'm going to do it again. Tempest Night Heal, so that doesn't matter. 32. Goes down to 11. 11 twice, 22. You got up to 10. You do 1. So this is completely safe to bait the boss out. Because this boss is cracked out. And here, we wanted to see the funny animations, so we'll see the Rex Cal animations. Yeah, using a general to bait the Sage boss is such a bizarre move. But hey, me when the guy has good bulk. True power of Dane! Oh my gosh! Oh, he doesn't even double. He gets weighed down by the Rex Cal too much. Ha! Yeah, I remember most of the Grail mercenaries have like good numbers in Radiant Dawn. I forgot about these losers. Turn those off before I forget about it. So Mia, go beat up these guys. And Gatry, go help. Vulnerary. Yep, why is this map routes? Why isn't this just like an arrive? Like why is it, or seas? Like why isn't there, like why isn't this map just like have someone arrive over here or something? Do we really need to wipe out every single person here? Is that really necessary? That's so cool. Hey Ike, I found one of your iron swords. Alright, you can't 3-range over that wall, that's right. So how do you do against this guy? Better than I thought. Kind of wanted to go for that and just try to delete him. We'll do like this. We have Rolf nearby to staff him up if we need to. You fools. Bonk. Oh my god! Don't let them get too close. Oh wow, that's a lot. 3 Rex Cow. How much move you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meow. Yeah, I really cannot for any reason. Do we have Rex Aura? I still have Rex Aura. I don't have anyone to give it to, but I think I have 2 Rex Auras. I have 2 of them. And nothing to do with them. I want to get your Lance rank up to A. Oh, is that Adept? Yeah! Yeah, those would be great on the bishops that I don't have. Here I am praying that Largo is a bishop, please. Like that. Oh, he wasn't doubling, he was an Adept proc. If he was doubling, he'd be unstoppable. Shove. Bonk this guy. What level does Valencia cap her staves? You mean like how much staffing does it take to get her up to S staves? Because I would imagine it takes a little bit. There we go. Accuracy. Oh, I'm pretty sure she can get S. I'm very certain Alinsky can go up to S stabs. Bishop Taronio? Wait, that'd be crazy. Why are there reinforcements from the start? Why is this a route map with reinforcements from the start? Who thought this was okay? Why do you have 2 weapons? What is happening? Oh, your javelin got upgraded to a night killer. That's funny. Oh, should we get Khalil soon? Maybe she'll be a bishop. I changed my mind. Come back this way. See your reach right there. Maybe you're supposed to use 10 summons on these guys? Possibly. So you both had 23. Oh, you're bulky. Yeah, that could be it. I mean, I don't know how much the reinforcements would actually do to these guys, but... The Maniac mode help was really useful. I very much appreciated having those Super Falco Knights in Maniac mode. So much staffing. Alright, who can attack from the furthest? I guess one of them's a Falco Knight, yeah. Adept. Oh. Burning the bad RNs. Accuracy. Yeah, putting Adept on the General was definitely a very silly, goofy idea. Adept Resolve would go nuts. Okay, where do you reach? There. Alright, time to kill the completely unarmed guys. Free bunny. How much gauge you got? Oh, you want to transform this turn. I have so much Brave Axe, I'm never going to run out. Especially if I crit. Catch up. Free Iron Sword. Heavy quit. Use that. Okay. She might not need to rely on the Brave Axe. The unpromoted Ravens are pretty fast, so I understand not doubling them, I guess. Soul! Bonk! Oh, she gets doubled. She's so slow. Whoosh. Alright, she has Paragon. Oh. Yeah, the extra spinny spin goes a long way. I swear if there's more reinforcements, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Oh. Both of my birds have expired. Yikes. She gets doubled. What do you mean you don't double this guy? Yeah, there's always more reinforcements in Path of Radiance. Please renew your birds. Here, we'll bonk this guy and then, like, I don't know, bonk. And then we'll go like that. Well, I guess this guy's the one with the Night Killer, right? I don't think I'm that scared of it, though. Hamdax? Yo, the Flame Lands! Alright, the Ravens are trying to... This one's trying to dance the rest of them. Let's finish these guys off. It's hunting season! Yo, we could use the Laguz bow on them. The fabled Laguz bow. Alright, staff rank. Once I get Rolf up to Physic, I might be done trying to grind up the staff rank, but Physic's the big one I want to get to first. Magic! Did you have D stabs? I already got you to D, right? Yeah. Imagine when I did 4x to Bird Laguz. Finally, good effective damage. How are you doubling that guy? Oh, like, speed's your one stat. Magic's your bad stat. There we go. We'll do like that. Proc Flare for the funnies. Whoosh. Path of Birthright. Yo, free coin. You fly around and go beat up this guy. Critical! Yeah, I can't wait to use all these coins. Go crit. Oh. We do get Khalil in Preps next map, so we will get to see what Khalil is. Bro crit! That is his third adept proc. Just keep attacking again and again and again. Here, set up. Oh, well, no, never mind. If she starts as a berserker, that'd be really funny. I think it'd be awesome if she was a bishop, so that way I can use these Rex auras that are rotting in my inventory, but you know, we'll take anything. Egg level! Oh my. I would like some bulk, if that's at all possible, please. I would appreciate that. Oh, that one has a bow. Twing. Whoosh. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. This Mia's so slow. She's bulky at least. For every coin you have in your inventory, you should be allowed to do a one-time silence or combat art attempt. Wait, I like that. It's like Spendthrift, but you can like re-roll your silencer. Oh, get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Bump. Runaway burbs. You're fairly bulky, right? 15 defense, that's pretty alright. Boom. Okay. Should be fine. A little bit scared, I guess, but... sure, we'll try to move some people over just in case they can help out. Hopefully we don't... Hopefully the map doesn't last that long, but... You know... 15 defense is how much unpromoted Wallace has looking for that gets him in the Lloyd chapter. It gets him dead. How does it feel to be the 5th person to ever use Ulki? Well, I found out last stream that he has dialogue in this map whenever the enemy ravens show up. He has dialogue commenting on like the enemy ravens showing up. I didn't know about that. He's like, ravens? Where are they? Where are they working with Dane? Get these guys out. I don't want them here anymore. Yo, the Mamma Mia. Twing. There we go. Trade this to the top. Okay, you can just barely be reached by one guy, but that's fine. Which one is this? This one's wrist. It's gonna be so hard keeping up with my paladins because they all look like Astrid. Yep, I did already forget about the dialogue. It's because it's Ulky. Oh, 0% meant something to me, alright. That run was something silly. Getting doubled again. Ah, where's my Night Ward? Oh my gosh. He's back! Oh. Oh. Who's my favorite randomization? I'm loving General Boyd. So General Boyd is one of them. It might be that one. Paladin Riss has been pretty funny because everyone keeps talking about like how squeamish he is and about how... Wait, how would that have been bad? Oh no, that would have been fine. I don't know why I entertained that for even a second. Yo, shine on. Yeah, oh... So the funnies with... Oh, use the access. The funnies with Armor Boyd, I think, just comes from Armor Board being so silly in the previous run. Oh, she got more strength than defense. She's still bulky. You show up racing. No. Shainon is dead. And I killed him. How big is Racing? Oh, yeah, 17 weight. Can we finish this guy off? Please, please, please. Yes! It's over! We did it! Oh no, wait, we can kill 2 maps from now. There's another map in between. We have to do the Night Ring map next. This one. Woo! Oh, deaths or injuries. Night Ring. Oh, right, the Night Ring's probably gonna randomize. Oh, what is it gonna become? Oh, I didn't check the base. I don't think there's anything important with the base, but I'm gonna check anyways. Because you can only check the base. I always forget you can only check the base, like, on the first visit. Okay, it's nothing. I didn't think so. So here's this guy. Oh my goodness. Whoa! What a combo. What does this guy usually have? He has a Sonic Sword usually, I think, right? He usually has like a Sonic Sword, Silver Sword or something, but this guy is loaded now. Okay. That's terrifying. Should have used that last 5 capacity for parity. Here's this guy. Oh my! That's not right! You can't do this to me! That's scary! Because how much more move does he get now? Because he transforms turn 1. How much extra move does he get? It's like 2 or 3. Let's see. 2 more. Okay. Okay. So instead he'll be able to go out to... Because with 2 more move, he'll be able to go out to like here, and then 1, 2 more. So this is effectively his movement range right now. Okay, it should make baiting him easier. Yeah, and then 2 more range. So this is his movement, and he can attack out to like here or something. Because he has that cool wind magic! Let's make sure there's no funny skill or weapons. Oh, this guy's a Laguz Lance. Killer Axe, that's normal. Nihil. Killer Lance. Longsword. Heliads, Nihil. Oh, I'm realizing my Volk can't steal stuff. I tried to steal some men stabs last map, and Volk didn't have enough speed to steal the men stabs. Oh, there's the archers. It was quite upsetting. Let's see. We can cut Volk, because we don't need him. See you around. Who else do we bring now? Because I don't need Volk this map. I guess Janov could be like a second person who can try to talk to Naysala if things go wrong. Yeah, Stefan's a Khalil now. With 15 magic. Yeah, we're ranging off this map. Give me that. Oh, I need to make sure. Yeah, he has really high luck. He has luck though. He has 10 luck, which means he doesn't get crit without a king, right? Did I have a skill scroll to give out? Oh, I have Shade, I guess. Ooh. I could throw Shade on Oscar. Because if I put Shade on Oscar, it means that I can like try to like put him up on the front lines a little bit and hope that Shade actually does something and the enemies will just ignore him. Because I can't think of anyone else I'd put it on. Yeah, more opportunities for bro crit. I wish this game gave you a Hoplon Guard, especially if it's going to have Sniper crit boost. I'm still upset over that one. You know what, we're going to do Shade on you. Oh, it clicked twice, okay. I'm glad the game was also excited to give Shade to Oscar. Okay, I typed out my supports I was going to get somewhere. Let me go find them. I sent them to like myself as a note. I think I sent them here. So Boyd was going to support Ulki. Tanith I was going to support with Rayson and Oscar. I think Triangle Attack is tied to the units, but it's tied to them having bow access. Because this is usually the chapter where you get Triangle Attack, and it wasn't in the base combo. Okay, so this seems alright. Well, I'll get like the B with Gatry on Marcia. And then Tanith I'll support up with like Oscar. What is your affinity again? Because you have Wind, that's a pretty cruddy one. Oscar, B Oscar is going to be as high as that needs to go. Because anything higher is not going to give that much. And if I support you with like racing, that's not going to do very much. Yeah, just up to B Sport's going to give much of anything. Actually, I might go ahead and get this. Because Tanif... She only needs like a B with Oscar, and then whatever with Rayson. And then Marcia... Heaven Wind... Oh, it meant the flyer one? I'm not sure actually. It might also be tied to units. Like the portraits. But I'm not 100% certain. Hey, I'm gonna stick to what I was building. Because I wanna read the sports. Any bonus experiencing? Anyone? Anyone? Alright, you're level 10 at base. 10 is so high level. Oh, I need to forge that hand axe now. I forgot what we called it last time. Oh, I think it was all in the wrist. I think it was, because it was going to go to Riss. Or how about this? All in the... There we go, all in the wrist. I did have a backup name. I was gonna name this one Lost Media if I couldn't remember what it was gonna be called. Going. Do I have vulneraries? I have so many Laguz stones. Vulnerary. So many coins. Soth, I have a job for you. Coins. Can't carry any more items. Okay, I think that's it. Combine the coins and the Rex Aura. Also, I hate the snow texture on screen. Can we make it go away, please? So I need to successfully bait you out. What is your range again? That is gross. So the awkward part is that having a flyer with boots makes the turn one thing way more reliable. Oh wait, I have siege weapons. Stefan. Bolting. Oh, you could also use Rex Cal, that's right. You can double up on Rex weapons. I'm gonna keep the Rex Bolt on him for now, I think. Yeah, we'll keep the Rex. Well, actually, 75 hit. I might actually go Rex Caliber then. Just the extra hit rate. So Stefan will bolting this guy because he has 13 speed. Stefan will have more than that. So you can try to double up on bolting on this guy to delete him out. I trust him to hit, right? What's his biorhythm looking like, actually? Oh, we're on the upward curve. That's exactly what we need right about now. And I can send someone in to just go fight this guy. The awkward part is these losers. I hate these guys. I actually have a job for Boyd then. Boyd's job will just be to distract those guys. Okay, I think something like this might work. Where's the killer axe? You have the killer axe, right? Grr, that's disgusting. I'll have to pull the killer axe next turn because I want this ballista gone like immediately. Okay, this is not that huge of a threat turn one. I don't want to just blow through all my bolting though. I might need it later. I need to make sure you're in a position so that you also don't just explode. Any of Spawn's support still alive? Nope. Sword and Mordecai. They are both freaking dead. They were ready to go for it. Effective weapons with higher might than silver. That's a lot. So here's his range. That's a little bit. Oh, you can't wait. You can't reach him. Oh no, you can. God, that's gross. 68%. Hit the guy. Fine. Fine. Burb. That's fine. We'll just do it next turn. Yep, if we had a dancer that could help, but alas. We do have Janov with the world's weakest smite with 5-way untransformed. Okay, we can go for it next turn. I was kind of hoping for a flare proc as well to save a use on the first hit, but alas, it was not meant to be. So don't put you in range of too many guys. Big Iron, Variance. Ooh. So some of the, like the flyers randomizing into other flyers, I kind of get, because sometimes if a flyer doesn't turn into another flyer, it can break some stuff. Like cutscenes will freeze. I know in GBA, like some cutscenes will freeze sometimes if you don't skip them fast enough. Stuff kind of just breaks sometimes if the care isn't taken. Janov has the same weight as base Mist. The 10 FTD flyer, I think it's just kind of a check across like the whole. What a play. I've never seen that before. Yeah, he just... Oh, that's not his vulnerary. That's why. That's not his vulnerary. He took it off the Wyvern. He traded it off the Wyvern. Okay, yeah, attack this guy. Twang. Twang. Wait, they're just gonna stay over there. Yeah, I have a feeling he swiped it off this guy. No, wait, they're not next to each other. Oh, I guess he just has that vulnerary. Huh. I know in GBA, if an enemy goes to use a vulnerary, they really like moving to use it. Like, the AI just really likes moving to use their vulnerary. So I imagine now it's just the AI like, oh, I gotta move this tile because I'm gonna drink a vulnerary. Okay, that's his range. That's not too bad, actually. So I can try to bait, like, here-ish. Grr, wish I had a dancer. I'm gonna try to keep Boyd. Okay. Top of list is gone. I can't reach this guy. I want him dead. I want this guy obliterated. Want him out. Want him gone. You're not bolting rank yet. Nope. I don't even think this Killer Axe is new. I think this is vanilla. This isn't even like a new addition. That's just there. Okay, we're gonna try to wait it out like one more turn. Yeah, Rolf is stuck with D rank in a bunch of his ranks because it's so hard to see what rank you're at. So I'm sure he's close to C. Yeah, it doesn't boost your tome ranks at all. I think it just raises your rank to D. It like benchmarks all your tome ranks to D and that's it. Which is eh. Oh wow. That guy actually does stuff. No, doesn't kill. They were so scared about mages being good in this game. Sniper crit boost. Okay, I think baiting this guy is going to be a job for Boyd, and I'll have someone else. I could dump right. 13. Nah. You'll do 29. You'll do 9. 27 if he crits. I guess you guys could do some damage. 25 goes down to 26. You do the most. So this would go down to 24. Would you do 4 damage? If I vulnerate up to full... Okay, we can't even get in range of most of them, so here. Iron Sword. I wish I had a Celica engraving Iron Sword right now. Or a Slim Sword. Oh, maybe I'll just... Well, I just put Shade on you, so I'll probably ignore you, but, you know. I can dream. Because I have to keep all of these guys alive. That's the catch. You have to keep the red units alive to get the Night Ring. That's kind of hell. Any side objective that requires me to keep aggressive red units alive instantly becomes one of my least favorite side objectives in the game. I hate having to keep red units alive. That's why Douglas peeves me off so much. Because he just runs around with his silver axe, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to cross this giant map. Well, this guy is hunting me down, heat-seeking missile. Yeah, if I didn't have to recruit Douglas to get true ending, there is no way in this world I would recruit him. Absolutely no chance I'd recruit him. Yeah, he won't attack like Larum, but that's only one person. I know you can do some strats to like box him around, but it's really annoying. Okay. The devs were smart. They would give him a devil axe. That sounds terrifying. Twang. Alright, go for the killer axe. Womp. Oh, here comes the sniper. Oh, here come all the boys. Please don't crit. For the love of God. Oh, you get doubled by them. That's a little bit scary. That's why I ignore Xavier and I don't recruit Xavier. I think Xavier's obnoxious to recruit. I hate recruiting Xavier. Okay, so you have Elwind. Let's cast Elwind, I believe. No, it's just regular wind. So that'll be 25 attack, if effective. He has like a billion speed, right? 36 speed. Oh, it's Elwind. Okay. What if the general had Wary Fighter and Brave Weapons locked to him? I still probably wouldn't. Maybe if you had like a cool design, I might be tempted, but I just can't be bothered. Yeah, the description's misleading. Woo, Path of Radiance, award for stuff just not being worded properly. I wish I could zoom out just a little further. Oh, there we go. So that doesn't overlap there, so I can always bait him, like, here. Who baits him, though, is the question. Because no one's going to be able to match his speed. He's going to double whoever he targets. So who is my res tank? Why? I shouldn't even be surprised. That was just a really stupid question. The crossbow with unusually high crit rate thing reminds me of like the short bow in GBA, where it's like, oh, it's a bow that has improved critical hit rate. It's like, okay, technically true, but like, is it really? Like, yes, it gives you extra critical. It gives you 10 extra critical. Like, I feel like we're kind of stretching the definition of, like, improved critical hit rate. It is factually correct. Oh, that's juicy. Get him out of here. Yeah, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance have a lot of really bad, like, text errors. One of my favorites will always be the one with, what is it? I'm trying to think and move units at the same time, and it's just not working. I'm trying to make sure I don't, like, get my units killed. You're going to be kind of terrible fighting this group, so just check a hand axe and run away. I was thinking of something and that I forgot. Grr, I wish I could outcode these guys. But you could double this guy, so I'd rather you get this guy out of the way. Oh, there's a sniper. I need to make sure I deal with him. How much do you do to the sniper? Decent amount, and then you can finish. Could also longbow the sniper. Yeah, text mistakes. How about Voluk in part 1? How his like half shift skill says like earned half experience points. Like can transform at any time but earns half the XP. Great Laguz bow. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. I know I'm gonna burn up my bolt and just get this guy out of here. I don't want him around. How does it work? It halves your transformation bonuses. It's like the Demi Band, where it gives you half transformation bonuses, but you can transform at any time. But the text says can transform at any time, but grants halved experience points. Yeah, the EXP part's just wrong. The secret skill Paragon Shift forces you to punch as a Laguz to give double EXP. That sounds like a personal skill. Like, Natural Born Fist Fighter. Like, this Laguz gains double EXP while untransformed. Ooh. But yeah, the EXP part's just wrong. I want to say the English version of Resolve still incorrectly states it above Strength. I know that it boosts Strength in the Japanese version, which is why it says that. But I'm pretty sure the English version still says like that it boosts Strength while you're in Resolve range. Washblade. Grrr. I want this guy out of here. I don't want to get crit. How much does a good javelin do? That's a critty hit rate. Teneth, can you like throw something in this guy, please? Please and thank you. Ugh. Yeah, then there's the blacksmith in the English version who says something about like the first forge being free and you don't need the extra doohickeys this time, and it's like, the what? What do you mean? Oh, a funny side effect of that is, so they have like the base combos are like starred. Well, this guy's probably going to kill someone this turn because I can't hit this guy. Because I've only been halfway paying attention. Wow, that actually does quite a bit of damage I was not expecting. Oh well, brace for the worst. And hope for the best. Trade you to the sword. Okay. Yeah, in the Japanese version, I believe when you sell weapons, you get weapon scraps, or whatever they're called, like forging scraps or weapon scraps. And you turn those into the forge, and you use those for forging. Okay, as long as he just doesn't get crit. Oh no, wait, Gatry. Oh! Okay. That was a little scary. You got magic. Please don't get doubled. Oh, here's this guy. Look out! What a guy. Yeah, so you sell weapons to get weapon scraps and money. And then those... Okay. You use those for forging. Oh, I believe at the end of the convo, he says something like, oh, for listening to me rant about weapons, here, you can get a couple of free weapon scraps off of us, free of charge. And that's what he means by, like, the first one being free or something. He's like, oh, you can have some weapon scraps free of charge. Oh, and it labels the base combo as, like, a 3-star, meaning it gives you something. But now in the English version, it doesn't give you anything. So it has it labeled as, like, 3-star importance because you get something, but then you do the combo and it doesn't give you anything. So you'll attack at 1 range, 26, 10 speed. Oh, you only have 10 speed. Hey, you're fine. You're incredibly bulky. Talk. You. Okay. So now, he's going to attempt to talk to Rayson this turn. So I need to leave Rayson out where he can be spoken to. And you move before the Ravens. So... You move before the Ravens, and you'll talk to Rayson first. So that part is done. The Raven side quest is complete. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Another side effect of ditching the weapon scraps mechanic. When you get the silver card from Amy, she makes a remark about, oh, but while you're holding the silver card, you won't earn weapon scraps from selling weapons. And to anyone playing the English version, you're like, the what? What? Huh? What weapon scraps are we getting? Because I also remember being a bit confused by that myself. Like, huh? Like, you're not giving me weapons anyways. Ballista! Too bad there's nothing to really target. Oh, I can target this guy. What does that put me in range of? Just the snipe? Just this guy? Whenever you sell a one-use javelin, you get a little ribbon off it to... ribbon off it and return to play with off-screen. Yippee! I would love that. Get to play with the little javelin part. Yeah, you know what, why not? Let's be funny. Let's be really silly. Fire away! Oh. Talk about the magic swords not being magic. I know the Wind Edge and stuff aren't magical in Radiant Dawn. And I know that I had a feeling that's on purpose. Because FE10 tried to, like, homogenize the weapons. So, like, they all have, like, 1-2 range. They all have blade equivalents. I kind of... Okay. I understand the confusion for why the mist weapon would be magical. And gameplay-wise, it would make sense if it was magical, because then, like, she could do something with it. But I've reread the text for it, and it says something about, like, fires a magical beam or whatever at the target. And I can kind of see what it's trying to say. Because technically, the Wind Edges, even though they're, like, seemingly supposed to be physical, they also, like, kind of fire magical, like, wind gusts. I don't know if I'm actually making any sense saying any of this, but... Hammer. But I remember I need to look up the description again and see like what it says word for word. It is weird that it's not magic though. I wish they would have just committed to it staying magical and just made it a magic weapon. But they wanted the weapons to be really similar to each other, so it just makes the... It takes a lot of the identity from some of the weapons. That's what cards are for. The cards that do like 10 magic damage or something. 10 magic damage minus resistance. Those are my favorite. I love those. I think I ended up selling all of those. I couldn't find what you would have used those for. Prefer they just make knives, range swords. You know what? That would have also kind of made sense. But they wanted knives to be their own weapon type now, I guess. Racing! Hey, sorry about that part where I sold you into slavery. Can I give you a shiny ring? What do we get? Oh, it's still a night ring. I guess that one's set. I know stuff like the droppables have been... I know stuff like the droppables have been like set in place still, like the Shade Scroll. Oh, now he's angry. People use it to have Ike fight the Black Knight to get the special Soren ending on New Game Plus. Oh. I am actually so upset that there's like a whole extra bit of story stuff hidden behind like a New Game Plus playthrough. That actually makes me so upset because I specifically carried over like an Ike Soren support because I heard there was something related to it. So I transferred an Ike Soren support, and then I get told later like, no, you need a clear save to do that, to do all the extra stuff. Like, huh? Oh, and you also need a clear save to do the, to, like, do all the stuff with, Peleus. Fire! So, I kind of hate that. I need to turn your animations off. Oh, true. Oscar, we can give Oscar the Night Ring now. He can cancel around. New Game Plus is technically... Yeah, you need a clear save file, right? Oh, wait, you have to continue off of a cleared save? Did Oscar level bow rank one turn after leveling a bow rank? I didn't think so. He's already at B rank. See, I wouldn't have known that either. I would have just started a new save. I wouldn't have known that you're supposed to, like, New Game Plus off of the save file. I would have barreled straight into just a new save file. Why not just put all of the plot and story, like, into a first playthrough? Why is it locked behind like a second playthrough? So 23. This guy does nothing to Boyd. He would have to quadruple crit to kill Boyd with the Brave Sword. Vakati would do 26. 6, so 18 twice, and a double crit would not kill Boyd. from full HP. Well, this guy seems pretty safe. Well, I guess he has Adept. That's kind of terrifying. I don't know who else I'd bait this guy with, though. Like, who else would I pull this guy with? Creature Campaign at least doesn't have, like, story stuff behind it. It's just kind of... I don't know, just kind of goofing off with your stuff. The trial map characters are weird. Trial map characters are also a really bizarre concept. What is your crit rate? 24. It's down to 11. You don't have any support partners. I mean, who else do I bait this guy with? Yeah, you have to beat Path of Radiance like a bunch of times to unlock Ashnard as like a... You have to beat it like 7 or 8 times to unlock Zephiel. I'm very certain he moves. I'm like 99% certain he moves. I could... Maybe that's like a mad... Maybe that's a Maniac change and I'm just losing my mind. Oh, that's gonna have even more critical weight. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, never mind. He's gonna have like 60 crit, like 59 critical. Run up to him multiple times, maybe a Maniac thing. Maybe it is a Maniac thing. I thought I remember him moving. Yeah, it doesn't have 2 range. So I guess I could just run up to him and like throw garbage at him. Speaking of throw garbage at him, kind of want to try to get rid of these guys, but I don't think it's gonna happen this turn. We can just wait like another turn. I'll have to do it this turn. I'm gonna send the flyers up here to go get rid of this guy. Okay, that's the only... That's the only tile they can possibly attack from. Get ready to bonk this guy. I guess there's also this Draco Knight that I'm going to need to bait out soon. And by soon, I mean right now. Yeah, I guess we're fighting that guy now. That was a little bit of an accident, but oh well. Pulling it already up, just in case I need to pull that guy soon. Or run up to him soon. Just run up and bonk him. Alright, Ulky! Ulky, my guy! You're right there. Okay. Kilbus has betrayed us. Never should have trusted them. Maybe, like, that prompts him to move, but eh. Oh, well, they're just gonna go fight that guy. Run away while you have the chance! I think I get bonus experience if you stay alive. Okay. What a maneuver. Oh, he wants healing. There. There you go. Sonic Sword, the Black Knight. This game was just one big marketing campaign for the upcoming Sonic game. Finally, a reason for Tellius to be good. It's all Sonic and the Black Knight. Always has been. Sonic and the Black Knight was silly. And I can't make up my mind whether I liked it or not. Actually, I'll just say it. I like it. I won't call it amazing. I won't say it's like amazing, spectacular game design, but I like it. None of this wishy-washy stuff. I quite enjoy playing Sonic and the Black Knight. I think it is very silly, goofy fun. Go to the Burger King randomize. That sounds very nutty. I need to actually play the actual base game at some point. Unfortunately, I can't play any other video games right now because Dark Souls 2 has a chokehold on me. And that is basically the only thing I've been playing for the past, like, 4 days or something. I've just been playing Dark Souls 2 and nothing else. And I am happy to say that I've been quite enjoying myself. How far am I into PS2? I have no clue. I have no idea how far into the game I am. I think I'm making progress. I feel like I'm making progress. But I have no clue. How many ball souls did you get? I have the Lost Sinner. I found like the soul for the first Sinner, and then I killed like the big spider boss, and then I got really lost on what I was supposed to do next. Yeah, so I did the first Sinner or whatever his name is. I did the spider. I got really lost for a bit. And now I'm in like a giant poison swamp mine. Oh, I think that's sea stabs. Oh, my boy has physic. He has physic range. Yeah, now I'm in some kind of like toxic bog where there's these people throwing fireballs at me. Also, they're not moving. That's terrifying me. We are gonna try something. We're gonna put you like right here. Yeah, they're just standing there and it's terrifying me. Ugh. Okay, if I could just get like a good hit on this guy, we should be solid, right? This is a kill boss, right? This is very much kill boss. This is kill boss. I'll just start throwing garbage at him. Are you transformed? Where's Janov? Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait. Idea. Can have you punch this guy a little bit? Here, we're not even going to take that kind of risk. Guess what time it is? Smite! Okay, that could do some good damage, or you can just crit him outright. Because the Wash Blade does like 1,000 damage to him. The sword is lightning. Do you think you can follow its dance? The shame. Get out of here with that. Riz! Nah. We won, somehow. He just likes Stefan. Please. Woo! The Volk promotion! Time to get crazy! Yo! Portrait update! I really wish they had done more portrait updates for the units. I think it's really sad that only like 2 units have an updated portrait post-promotion. Yo, the birds! Volk steps out of the tent, promotes. Okay, I come back. Yeah, I guess everyone's portrait kind of changes in Engage, but it's because like the 3D model changes. Alencia kind of has 2 portraits. Yeah, there's like the one where she's like following you around, and then she has like the promoted portrait. Show me who the cool guy was. Oscar. Oh god, that's right, you get so much money after this map. Oh god. Ah, you get so much money. I always forget how much gold they dump on you in this game. Yeah, in TMGC, everyone has an updated portrait. It's so cool. It'll almost be enough to forge a max wind. Alright, let's see what woman randomizes into. There's a catch. Fire. What? Alright, Khalil. Where are you? Oh. Okay. I was not expecting that. Not in the slightest. Finally, good knife, Khalil. Better Volk. Hey, yeah, just better Volk, I think. Wait, what are her numbers compared to Volk? Here, info, yeah. Here, let's see. Yeah, she's just better than Volk. Well, that's neat. She decided tomes were for nerds. She got the memo that H's in this game were crud. So she decided to... What is this FE7 pre-promote vibes? Also, hi, welcome to the stream. She can steal. She has renewal as well, so she'll get 3 HP at the start of every turn. Yippee. Wait, well, she won't charge money, right? Not investing into Volk paid off. It sure did. I guess we do it in Khalil now. Can she pick locks? Yep, she has. Well, she has steal, so I'm assuming she can. Yeah, she completely stole Volk's thunder. I'm assuming she'd be able to. Like, Well, okay, I did a different randomizer once, and I'm very certain my Assassin Titania could open boxes and stuff. Racing is kind of I still want to try to use them because combat racing sounds really funny. I think you're still cool to have, though. Okay, let's go back. Vote promoted, immediately transition. Yeah, maybe it's just the same person. Yo, the Ulky support! What's his name again? Ulky the Bulky! Huh? He do have those big ears. It's tough, manly, it's the best. Wish it was my face. He's trying his best. So let's go, Ulky support. He don't have his big ears anymore, but just pretend he has his big ears. There's something weird. Oh, I guess he doesn't have eyebrows. Unless they're like those lines, like where like the eye socket begins. Maybe they're like really thin on top of the, like right on the top of the eye socket. Who'd you say has been the best unit? Boyd. Turbo Boyd. Yeah, Stefan, from what I've seen, always joins with like some kind of S rank. Oh, what are Khalil's growths? I need to check Khalil's growth rates. Path of Radiance, Ironman growth rates. Where is Khalil? Can't wait for her to have high magic. You know it. Oh me, oh my. So she has 60% HP. That's kind of neat. Her strength is 45 compared to only 20% magic. Okay. 50 skill. Okay, okay. 40% defense and res. Okay, just, you know, whatever growths. You know, kind of just below coin toss. 20% luck. You know, just don't get crit. You know, that's it. 15% speed. So she is going to be running off that base 17 for the entire game. 10th in racing. I mean, he can protect himself. I don't know. I feel like Rayson wouldn't be afraid to like throw hands if you mess with him. I feel like Rayson would be like very like ready to just hook you in the jaw if you talk smack about him. Oh yeah, he does throw a punch at Oliver, I guess. Rayson could use arts and engage. Exactly. Whoa! Ike is ballin'. Let's top some guys off. Okay, good level. I'd like some skill, please, for the love of God. Bulk? He's already perfect. You can't improve anymore. He's already perfect. Oh, he capped strength! He has capped out his strength. It's beautiful. Green just like his hair. Hey, people have been doing mods with like custom emblem rings. Do we need a custom racing ring now? Oh, good level. I've seen all kinds of cool custom, like, modded engage rings. There's so many cool ones out there. If you go to, like, mod sites, oh my gosh. There's a lot of really cool, like, modded emblem rings out there. There's, like, Mia, Ophelia. I have to look up some of the other ones. There's, like, Alm. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, modded emblem rings out there. Okay. And a lot of them have pretty unique skills, too. They don't just, like, copy from other emblems and steal their skills. Quite a few of them have, like, completely new skills implemented for, like, their sync skills and everything. I kind of want to make... I like how because of what her starting inventory usually is, she has 2 knives. Imagine if they drop Engage DLC for a new ring after Fortune Weave comes out. That would be incredible. That would be fascinating. Like, they're just waiting for the release of the game so they can drop another Emblem Ring DLC. That'd be funny. Who do I want the Kanto Ring to go on? I almost want it on you. So you can, like, Kanto around as a staffer. Because it could be funny on you, so you can Kanto around... Who would get the ring? Maybe, like, the young boy at the very start. Like, the kid they show, like, walking around at some point. Maybe him. I'm probably giving it to you, actually. No more Mage Band, but I'm gonna give you the Night Ring. And now we can give you the Mage Band! So, who has to set out this map? You can keep that coin. That's actually yours. That's your coin. I kind of want to make a forged javelin to give you. Actually, that's what the short spear is for. Kai, that's his name. The orange. Ulki doesn't have Vortex yet. He does have he has like a 54% magic growth. So if I find another occult scroll, I am definitely giving it to Ulki. To see if we can do anything silly with that. So this map, there's a lot of wyverns in this map. Oh, that's funny. No tomahawk. Fire slim weapons below the irons in the convoy. Because funny. Hey, free shine tome, my favorite. That's vanilla. That's vanilla. Provoke manual. Yeah, this all seems pretty normal. Corrosion. Oh, he has stun. That's illegal. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Any other funnies going on? Tempest, Renewal. Counter. True, he doesn't have 2 range. You know what that means? Point and laugh. Look at this guy. No 2 range. Let's see. Always train Marcia to see swords to kill this guy. That makes sense. You can killing edge him. Wish there was another C rank sword that could do the job better. Pshaw. I don't know what you're talking about. There's never been a such thing as like a C rank sword that'd be good against wyverns. Although he does have the full guard, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah, bosses that just stand on gates aren't usually that great. Can we long range wind him on turn 1? I don't have any more Blizzard. I spent all my siege tomes. I'm out of siege. Okay, but that's funny for Narcian. That's funny just Narcian sitting there while you rob him blind. Oh yeah, the Rex Cow probably... I don't know if it one-shots him. He has the full guard. So he has 58 Magical Bolt. Actually, even if it was effective, he would do 39 with Rex Cal effective, which goes down to 26. So he could like barely 2-hit K. So he 2-hit KOs him if it did effective damage. I sure do love effective weapons. Actually, 27, 14. So with an S rank weapon, he like 3 or 4 hit KOs the guy. That's so cool. There's so many guys on this map. Oh, there's the one I want to replace. Because I want to build Ulki supports. But I don't know who I'd drop for a map, because I also want to build supports on all you guys. I might drop you for a map. Because I know the slot's open back up soon. And I want to get Ulki supports. I'm probably going to stone with Ulki turn 1. Do I have any more elixirs? No. I want to go buy more vulneraries, please. Three or 4 shotting with S ranks as Nino using X-Cal against final chapter bosses. Those guys are just built different. Those FE7 final chapter bosses have like capped resistance for some reason. Okay, we'll do something like that. Like drop a bunch of elixirs on you guys. I do want to buy Vulnerary if that's an option. Yes, we did. Okay, that's good. Give you some of those to trade around. Okay, might actually be good. I might have bought a couple extra, but you know what? We're going to use them at some point. Alright, we need another forge. Yo, we can forge a wind toe. Looking at the money makes me crave Max Forge Dragon Pike. You and I both. That mannequin in front of Medius will be eating dirt. Kind of want a really good javelin, but I also want a really good hand axe. I might make a really good hand axe for you. Forge a light tome for the nobody. Give me a forged light tome with nothing. Yeah, who would have seen it? Who would have seen that coming? Forging a hand axe in FE9? Since when? Alright. Wish we could forge Steel Blade. That'd be too powerful. That'd be way too strong. What do we name this one? I kind of want to just name it the Throw. Just Throw. Using Forge as an alt shop without adjusting weapon stats. Isn't that a strat in FE10 to buy like iron knives early? Named after the boss who lost his tomahawk. Wait, this is the tomahawk. Except we'll call it the... There we go. And it'll even be red, just like his. We stole his Thomas Hawk. I don't want to spend any more. I don't want to spend any more experience. Okay. So all of you guys go beat up these guys turn 1. Siege Tomes. Everyone else go down. I have 3 paladins that all look like Astrid. Help me. I can't tell them apart. I really wish I had a Dancer for Boyd. Or a Celerity Manual. But I have to get rid of Adepts. I'm not getting rid of Resolve. You could claw that off of him with your dead hands. They should make the snow maps have everyone's movements. They already did that. It's called Eat Rock. Okay, I'll actually be right back. I'm going to go refill my water a little bit. I'll be right back. And we back. Rain should have everyone's movement except pirates because they have swift swim. You see Dart just like swimming in midair over the ground. It's like in videos where you'll see people playing like an Elder Scrolls game and all the NPCs will just act like they're underwater for some reason. Thunder Magic should have 100 hit in the rain. Yo, I get that reference. That's a Pokemon reference. Oh, I think the goat is washed. Bulky. Eat the rock. Caw-caw. The bird. He has 40 hit points. He is bulky. Finally living up to his namesake. Do this and go for a crit to avoid taking a counter. Nice. I guess we're not deploying Jill in this map, so we don't get the Jill thing. Kill this guy. Nice. Have you bonked this guy? Be a cool gimmick for like a skills emblem type ROM hack to have a bunch of map dependent magic modifiers. Oh, where like magic does different things on different maps. So like maybe you do a map that takes place in a rainstorm, so like thunder magic does more damage or something. Marsha's just built different. So I don't know if I mentioned it on stream, but I've talked about it with a couple friends. And when it comes to Magic and Fire Emblem, I really wish they would do with Magic basically what Corrin's Emblem Ring does. I wish the different Magic types could do stuff almost like what Corrin's Emblem Ring does. Where it's like, oh, you can like set tiles on fire, you can create water to lower a void or lower movement, you can influence the terrain in some way. Yeah, basically like stuff you can do with Corrin is basically what I wish Magic would do in a lot of games, because otherwise the Magic is so boring. I want my Magic to do cool stuff, not just offense stuff. 3 Houses Dark... Yeah, like 3 Houses Dark Magic does something cool. I really like the idea of like Dark Magic having like debuffs associated with it. And like secondary effects. Like I think that's cool. I also hope they do more cool stuff with stabs. I hope we get a lot of really cool stabs at some point in the future. Like don't just give me, don't just give me like basic heal, warp, stuff like that. Give me like a flight staff that if I cast it on someone, they gain like the flying property for X number of turns, where they become weak to bows, but they ignore terrain. They get like 3 tiles of flight rules. I think I saw a ROM hack do like a super heavily armored staff where it like reduces your movement by 1 and increases like the damage and like reduces the damage you take by like 15, but also grants like the armored property. So like now you take effective damage from armor slaying weapons. Like, I want stuff like that. I want, like, buff magic to do cool stuff like that. What do you mean this game's magic is cool? It almost one-rounds generic Maniac mode generals with cat magic saves using the strongest normal tome in the game. Yeah, I forgot! With, yeah, we have Maniac mode generals where you needed Caft Magic Soren with an Ike support and Thoron to one-round them, barely. Yeah, magic is so neat. Yeah, I want magic to do cool stuff. Resolve! That last physical ward. Yeah, it's like, imagine barrier, but it's physical. Does way more damage reduction. But now armor slayers kill you. Like, that's so cool. Yeah, I want more stuff like that in Fire Emblem games. I want more staves that have, like, cool buffing effects. Like flight. I want to say there's a, I think it's Cerulean Coast has, like, an Empower staff or something that basically gives you, like, Fearless Might for a turn. It's basically a staff that gives you Fearless Might. So you do 10 extra damage for the rest of the turn. There's also... Cerulean Coast also has, like, an Enfeeble staff that, like, unfearless mites an enemy for a turn. It also has, like, a haste staff that gives you, like, 10 extra speed for an enemy phase or something for a turn. It's like, yeah, I want cool staves like that. None of these boring staves. F8 Reforged has a plus 30 avoid staff that lets Erica literally solo all of Chapter 13 with a Lance Reaver on a fort. I think I tried FE8 Reforged, and I wish I liked it. Well, okay. Full transparency, I didn't get very far, because I think that's the one that has infinite durability weapons, and nothing is a bigger turnoff for me than infinite durability weapons. I just really do not like infinite durability weapons. 48 attack. Oh, it's about to get really silly in this house. Well, that's a killer bow. That's really scary. 24. You would take 12, but Jacob Gaiden, it's different! In Gaiden SOV, it's completely different. 21. You would take 5 from those guys. That puts you down to 12. 24. Okay, he actually lives if he gets crit by the killer bow too, assuming I did all the math right. Yeah, weapons being infinite durability, especially when they're, like, buyable like that, I'm just not a huge fan. I like my weapons being a resource that I have to, like, manage durabilities of. Oh, I also want more games to use, like, Gaiden Magic, where it costs HP to cast spells. That's good. I like that. Or spend HP to do something. Because I like using HP as a resource. I have a feeling you're not going to do very much combat, so you just visit this house. Hold on, youngster. This is worthless to me. Tanith, I really wish you doubled some of these guys. That'd be a big help if you, like, doubled some of these guys. We'll use the Brave Axe. Yeah, it helps, especially, and if you do spell list. If you do spell list, it really helps with making magic feel different from like physical weapons, because that's my biggest gripe with magic. Is I feel like magic in most Fire Emblem games is just physical that scales off of a different stat. Like, it's just the same as physical weapons, it just scales off of a different stat, hits on a different stat. So it doesn't really change anything. So I like it whenever games like Three Houses or Gaiden or SOV do, like, really different stuff with their magic. Where the... Wow, they did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. So here's my crazy idea for... oh, that might actually be bad. Oh wait, the bow can't reach him now. It can reach him though. Oh, he would have been fine. Unless it gets doubled. He might have been fine? He might have been fine with hit plus crit? Well, okay. He would have died to hit plus crit. Okay, it must have been exact. I thought maybe he had like 1 more HP. Okay, but here is my my like grand idea for if I could wave a magic wand and create my own SRPG Fire Emblem game. If I could do whatever I want, I would want spell lists like in Gaiden. Also, who's ready? Who's ready for the Oko? Who's ready? Who's ready? Resolve. Explode. I would have spell lists like in Gaiden, where everyone has like their own set of spells that they learn at their own levels and all that stuff. But you can find scrolls and tomes in the game. You can put a scroll in someone's inventory and they can cast it like a one-time spell scroll, like in, you know, D&D, Skyrim, anything like that. So if you find like an Excalibur scroll, it'll be like a 5-use scroll that you can use to cast Excal a couple of times. But you could also find tomes throughout the game. Yeah, like cards almost. It'd be like a card, but it has to be used like on a magical unit, if that makes... Or I guess it wouldn't have to, but... Or maybe it would. I have to think about that. Basically like cards, but they actually do something. So you have scrolls with a couple of uses, but you could find tomes too. And the tomes would let you permanently teach a new spell to someone. So if you find like an Elfire tome or a Sagittate tome, you could use the tome on someone to permanently teach them a new spell. And those would be like really rare treasures. Actually, so he was at full. A hit did 5. I think he would have actually been fine. Because a crit would have done 10 more damage. No, he took 10 both times. Yeah, I'm silly. Yeah, he would have died to hit plus crit. I'm sure if you don't think. Did you come in the form of instructional DVDs that your pocket monsters? Yeah, like TMs, I guess. Yeah, so almost like a TM, I guess, where you can like permanently teach someone a new spell. I think that would do really funny things to like unit discussion and unit design. Because then you could take a unit like, oh, let's take Gray. who has a really lackluster... it's like Gray has a really lackluster spell repertoire, but let's say you get an Excalibur tome for beating Desai. Well, now you can use Gray's decently high magic and give him Excal to see if that'll help him hit, like, speed thresholds. So that would be my my huge, like, if I could do anything, that would be something I would want to do. You would have expendable scrolls that your unit can use to, like, there'd be like 5 uses or something, like a 5-use Excalibur scroll or a 5-use Thunder scroll or whatever that you could use to cast a spell if you wanted to. Or you could, like, permanently teach them a new spell with the tome. And it would help feel a lot similar to it would kind of be like the skill scrolls in this game where you get, like, the skill manuals. So it will let you customize your units a little bit. So again, you could take someone like, you know, you could take someone like Tobin and give him a Sagittae manual if you wanted to. If you find one later, you can give him a Sagittae tome. And now he just knows Sagittae for the rest of the game. Jirno from Pt8.5 is so busted if you give him the Earthquake TM, but it's the only one you get, and it's much better to give it to Amanda. See, okay, but think about the cool stuff that could do for, like, unit discussion. Because now you can think about, like, oh, this person has, like, a whatever spell list, but you get Fireball really early. You get a Fireball scroll early on that you can just give to them to make up for their lack of, like, strong offensive spells. Oh, nice Elwyn, buddy. Because he learns it eventually, and his standard learns it, but she doesn't get it. Oh, that's another thing you could bring up. So let's say you have someone like... I can't think of an example, but think of a unit like Atlas, who learns Sagittae, like, later after he promotes, I think. But what if you got a Sagittae manual, or even a Sagittae scroll earlier on? So if you... What do you mean you have a siege? Oh, it upgraded him to a siege tome. That's messed up. I forgot they do that now. Thomas Hawk. So it'd be like an arm scroll? Kind of, I guess. Because, like, let's say Atlas learns Sagittae at some point. But I guess if you wanted to, you could give him the Sagittae tome to teach it to him early. If you don't have anyone else better to give it to. Does Lysithea get any siege tomes? Because I know, like, Dorothea gets Meteor. Some people get Bolting. So, like, imagine Lysithea, but, like, you get a Blizzard tome at some point, and you can teach her Blizzard. Dorothea, Hanneman, and Anna get Meteor. Noted. Hilda, Constance, and Manuela get Bolting. Really? That's way few people than I thought. Oh, right, Lysithea gets Dark Magic. Yeah, I don't know who decided the Brave Axe should have such low might. It's only 10 might. That's what happens in Platinum runs. They give Earthquake to Gabite. I'm guessing he learns Earthquake eventually at some point. And that's the funny behind it. You just give it to him early. So, like, that could be an option. If you really want, like, a good spell on someone early, you could give them the scroll for it. Or the tome for it. And hey, maybe there could be buyable scrolls at some point. Maybe you visit, like, a shop or something And there's buyable spell scrolls for sale. So you could buy like a couple uses of Tornado. You could buy like 2 uses of Meteor. Story beats can teach spells. Yeah, I can also see it already. Where you go to like a sage's hamlet or something. You go to like you rescue like some sage or something, or maybe you save a king from like you know, maybe you help a king or something. It's like, well, for helping me, you get to go to the royal library, and he lets you pick out. He'll show you like 10 different tomes, and you can like pick 2 of them. Like he'll say, hey, pick 2 of these tomes to take with you, and you can use them to teach your units new spells or something. Okay, we can just want this guy to chip him. So yeah, the possibilities that you could do with like this whole using spell scrolls and spell tomes to teach people new spells or whatever. I would love to see it. I'm also going to go for the 100% hit. Wizard King Librarian? Yeah, something like that. Like, oh, this is our royal library where we keep all of our spell tomes. And maybe he'll give you like a couple free scrolls or something you can take. Maybe he'll give you like a recover scroll. Maybe he'll give you like a fortify scroll. So you can get like 2 uses of fortify. Ow. We also get extreme speed Dratini while we're here. I remember using that Dratini. I named him Bantu. She gets doubled. And Bantu swept. I loved him. Whoops. She gets doubled, doesn't she? Oh! I need to pay attention. In case you haven't noticed, I have been really tuned out for this map. In case that wasn't like, painfully obvious. That'd be just enough. Let's see. So that kills, but nothing else does. So we gotta use the Thomas Hawk to kill this guy. Yeah, this surely is a map in the game. Imagine if Sora and Ileana and Tormod all had a support combo with Bastion. If they got A, they'd learn. Yeah, oh, wait. Yeah, you could tie learning some spells to, like, supports. Oh, that's a funny idea. You could do, like, at the A rank of a support chain, a unit could be like, oh, you know, I promised I would teach you, like, such and such if you helped me go, you know, pick apples or something. So here you go. Here's how you cast so-and-so. And now Tobin knows Ragnarok or something. Medicaid would be better and worse if it was in a game with how many supports you can get. I don't think I'd see a problem with it. I don't really like limits on supports. I like being able to just kind of get whatever supports you want. Because at that point, you still have to deploy like the multiple units to get the supports. So that kind of helps a little bit. Okay, let's menu back up. Oh, I forgot to give you Physic. After getting Sarah's 200 turn A support, she learns Naga. Eliminate support stat bonuses and replace it with one-time benefits. I still like the stat bonuses from supports. I like that they reward positioning. So if you can position your units right to get support bonuses, that's like a reward in and of itself. So I wouldn't want the stat bonuses to go away, But I do like the idea of like an A support giving something more tangible than just like stat bonus at the end. Maybe some good bonus, maybe others don't. Could be. I have a problem keeping up with supports and their bonuses if they're not tied to like an affinity system. Like I really struggle to remember like what support bonuses some people give. Filthy Grammy and get out of here. Oh, Savior Manual. If you had your early game unit with A rank, by the time you could access the cool gimmick spell, if you already have your early game unit with an A rank. Yeah, so if you do a support limit, that would mean like, let's say you got like the Ike Oscar A support, then that would just kind of lock you out of like getting other potential support options that you might want to try out. How much you take from these two? 12 and 11. So it's 23, so you live. Okay, so you won't be in range. You will be fine. Because you won't be in range of the Bulgano guy either. Maybe you could read the supports and equip them in preps. Oh, that's a funny idea. You have to like choose who you want to like keep your supports with whenever you like go into battles, huh? That also adds like another thing you have to keep up with in preps. Then again, my preps end up taking a while because I put way too much time and effort into my preps, so maybe that's more of a me thing than anything. But adding more stuff to preps would also be a bit much. Because I remember anytime I played Three Houses, I'm like, okay, I gotta pick my units, I gotta pick weapons for them, I gotta pick their combat arts, I gotta pick their abilities, make sure those are up to date, I gotta double check their battalions, make sure that's the ones I want them to have. And I'm like, it's so much. And one time, I did like my second or third playthrough of Three Houses. I got done with like my second or third playthrough of Three Houses, and I went to play a GBA game afterwards, and I was like, oh, right, I just give them a weapon and go. Like I don't have to manage their abilities, I don't have to manage their battalions, I just go. It's like how you could conceivably get rolled to an A support in 10 chapters before you recruit Chironio. Yeah, so that's why I would say no support limit, because let's say you get like we already have the roll for A support with Riss, but then let's say the Rolf support with Tironio, like I don't know, like teaches Rolf Resolve or gives him a new weapon type or something. Then it's like, okay, well, now you just can't get that because you didn't know that could have been an option at some point. So I kind of like it whenever it's just... a way TMGC does it is it doesn't... Because TMGC does stuff like that, where it has like different rewards for getting like support ranks. And it lets you get like as many supports as you want, but they're not based off of like being deployed a number of times or like standing next to each other for a while. It's just certain chapters give you certain supports. So like regardless of how many maps you've deployed, like regardless of how many maps you've deployed, like Peggy and Natasha together, they'll always get their like B support or B plus support in chapter 20, 21. So that can give you a little bit more control over like what chapters you unlock what. Woo! More bulk! Is this loser the only guy left alive? Point and laugh. Look at this turn limit. 20 turns to get up here. Fakest turn limit ever. This is like the turn limit in that one Conquest chapter. The Izumo map where you have to like kill both sets of bosses while the Hoshiden siblings are in jail. Okay, well now it's over. Now it's completely over. Need to hop on Team GC. Put to be 100%. I saw the trailer. Yeah, so the old title makes you think it's like a meme hack, but it's not. Like it's like it is a like very well written, like meant to be taken seriously most of the time hack. Okay, that's a little scary. But he don't got 2 range, so cry about it. Thermal points and Boyd with cap resistance were so close. He has stun. So I guess that's a little scary. Stun isn't that scary. It doesn't add extra damage. It just paralyzes you for 1 turn. It doesn't like add extra damage or anything. Soul! Yeah, Radiant Dawn Radiant Dawn stun triples the damage. Oh, she got speed. Yeah, it'd be annoying that you can't Kanto away from him. Who do I want to feed this to? Oh, I can't give it to Okay the Bulky. Can I give it to you? Gotta do 7 damage to him. How do I do 7 damage to this guy? It's like God heard me ask. Perfect. If he gets low % crit, that'll be really funny. It's not that I don't trust you, but, you know... Serena's royal. Why do you have a boss combo? Why do you have a boss combo? Huh? What? So, at first I thought, like, maybe that's just a generic boss combo, like, with Laguz, but he specifically said, like, a Heron Royal, right? Or a Serena's Royal? That's just Racing, right? Racing has an axe now. Yeah, Warhawk. There's no one else that can trip for, right? Is that it? Because your other Laguz right now are like the 2 Hawks, Leth, Moirim, and Mordecai. Just Racing. Why does Racing have a boss combo with this guy? Like, I know FE9 went crazy on the boss combos. Like, there's so many boss combos in this game. But, like, huh? That's so weird. Till a Laguz killed your dad. Oh, she's not going to take that very well. She hasn't had her character arc yet. We didn't get the Jill Left support. Here, just get Lance rank off of this. God, I had no clue they have a boss conversation. This is the secret second way to turn her into an enemy on this map. Have a Laguz kill her dad. I was right about the subhumans all along. Sees. Homo-sama talks to a lot of units too. I know Stefan has a convo with him. I know Stefan has a convo. That's the Swordmaster boss, I think. I know Stefan has a boss convo where they're like, oh, we're both Swordmasters. Let's duel to the death. I know, how could I? Hey, without a king. All right, before we go, we'll take a little sneak peek at the units up ahead. We'll get a little peek. Let's see, who do we got? Yeah, we get to see what Enna and Tironio look like. There's no things here. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Dancer Enna, please. Okay. That's Tironio right there. That's a sage. He has 21 magic. And bolting. And Blossom! No, he doesn't have staff rank. He's a knife sage. But he has Blossom! That... Oh, wait. I think baiting Tironio makes, like, other units in here move. I think baiting Tironio makes some of these guys start moving. So if Tironio takes a pot shot at my units over here, I think that, like, baits other guys to start moving. Finally, a level 14 promoted Est. Yeah, we do have a cat girl over here. Those are some cool numbers. Although I don't think those are her actual stats, right? These are her boss numbers. 30 speed is a lot. Oh, she don't got the demi band. She doesn't have the demi band. We finally have less defense than Ike. Yeah, she don't got the demi band on. She's just standing there. Just a little cat. Okay, where is he? This guy. Look at this guy. What's he doing with 18 magic? Yep, he's still got Wrath. Because, dear God. Any funny weapons to look out for? I'm seeing a bunch of capped speed guys. Oh, that's gross. God, making the enemies upgrade their weapons was such a mistake. Yoinkov will sleep. All right, we gotta bring Khalil in this map. We can steal that. Status staff. This is gonna be... He is bulky. He is bulky sage. That's kind of neat. Oh, did I get any more skills or anything? I have Savior and Provoke now. Okay. What if... Do we take Tempest off of Boyd and give him Provoke? Because, like, you who attack this guy, the guy with stupid numbers. Because, like, let's be real, Tempest isn't actually doing anything. It's funny. Like, Tempest is funny, but I think I kind of want Provoke on this guy so he can help bait sieges unreliably. So I kind of like the idea of giving him Provoke. Who gets Savior? Because I know like a mounted unit is good with Savior. He gives Savior to Ike. Now Ike can be the one savioring people across the map. I'll have to think about who to give Savior to. So I like how we have Wrath, Resolve, Shade, Resolve, Adept, Provoke. And then Rolf has Celerity, Resolve. Still waiting on that racing support. Yo, Oscar support. I've already read this one. Neat. I have some bonus experience I could dole out. This Ike has some amazing offense. Like, huh? The numbers are good. Yeah, Largo joins in 25. Largo joins late. Takes forever to get Largo. Well, I think that's going to be it for now. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I won't be having a stream Thursday because I'm going to be too busy. So tomorrow, I want to have a break. Thursday, I'm going to be busy, so I'm not going to be able to do it Thursday. Friday, I'm also going to be kind of busy with some stuff because I'm going to have a stream on Saturday. So, which means the FE8 stream ended at the perfect time. But there will be a stream Saturday for more Plants vs. Zombies. Be looking forward to that. But yeah, don't forget the likes, the subscribes. They help out a lot, go a long way. And I will see all of you around. See ya!